Hello everybody, this is Harold's Prog Rock Show part 38. The title is Italian Prog Rock Albums Extra Show. This is an extra show with Italian prog rock albums. These are albums which I forget last time and some extra albums. So extra show, Italian prog rock albums. Okay, this is Biglietto per l'Inferno, Ticket to Hell, and this is a very good album. It's a one-off album from a one-off band. Okay, Biglietto per l'Inferno, and that means Ticket to Hell. Good album. Okay, then we have Formula 3, Formula 3. Socnando e Risocnando. This is a very, very good album, a real classic from the early 70s from Italy. And on this album are lots of keyboards, very powerful songs, and it sounds great. So buy this album from Formula 3, Socnando e Risocnando. Okay, then we go to famous band, most famous band from Italy, Premiata Forneria Marconi, PFM with Jetlag. This is from 1977, and on vocals we have Bernardo Lanzetti. He was also singing on Chocolate Kings, the previous album. This one is an album with jazz rock influences. Okay, it's reasonable. Some people say it's great. Then we have La Orme with their first good album from the early 70s. It's called Collage. And on this album we have, as always, most times, we have a three-piece band with leading member Aldo Tagliapietro. And on this album we have lots of Hammond organs. It sounds good. If you like the first album from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, you can buy Collage from La Orme, the first good album from La Orme. Then for another one later on in the 70s, 1977, from La Orme, and it's called Storia o Legenda. Storia o Legenda from La Orme. It's a good album. I can recommend this one. Then we go to Banco del Mutuo Soccorso, or Banco, with their album Kom in een Ultima Kano. The Kom in een Ultima Kano. Cana. And that is in English, As in a Last Supper. I will show you the artwork. Jesus on the cross. Okay, As in a Last Supper. It's a good album by Banco. Good album. Okay, then we go to Latte e Mille. Milk and honey. Latte e Mille means milk and honey. This album is called Passio Secundum Matteum, and that's a story from the Bible, from Matthias. It's one of the evangelists in the New Testament in the Bible. Okay. Nice album. Then we have another one from Latte e Mille, also a three-piece band, and it's called Papillon. I will show you the artwork. And we have a live picture on the inside. It's a three-piece band with lots of keyboards and Hammond organ, just like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, a little bit. Papillon, Latte e Mille. A good album. Then we go to a band called New Trolls. It's a classic from the early 70s, and this album is called Concerto Grosso per I New Trolls. So Concerto Grosso done by the New Trolls. It's a good album. It's nice. Then we have an album almost nobody knows. It's from Alpha Taurus. I will show you. Alpha Taurus. And the album is called Jethro Luragano from Alpha Taurus. Nice artwork. It's reasonable, this one. It's only 33 minutes. Then we go to an album from 1978. The band is called Sensitiva Immagine. And the album is called E Tutti Comincio Così. It's a nice album, and it's a little bit like Selling England by the Pound from Genesis, a little bit. Then we go to Mangala Valles, that's a more modern band, and this one is called The Book of Dreams, And on this album there's a song which is heavily influenced by I Know What I Like from Genesis. Then we go to Mangala Valles Lycanthrope, and this is a really good album, more modern album from 10 years ago or 15 years ago. And on this one we have Bernardo Lanzetti on vocals. He also did PFM Premiata Forneria Marconi with Chocolate Kings and Jetlag. So here again Bernardo Lanzetti is singing. I've seen Mangala Valles live in Zoetermeer in the Boerderij, and I've spoken to Bernardo Lanzetti, a very nice guy from Italy. Great to speak this man. It's a great album, Lycanthrope. I can recommend it. Okay, then we go to La Congenza di Zeno. La Congenza di Zeno. Here we have the guys in the band. In Italy, of course, is the picture taken, and the album is called it's the same as the band name, La Congenza di Zeno. It's a really good album. I like it. Then we have a band almost nobody knows. It's Destigliere di Malto. Destigliere di Malto. It's a reasonable album. Then we go to Taproban. Taproban. They made an album which is called Outside Nowhere. Outside Nowhere. Taproban. It's a nice album. I like it. Then we go to Ubi Maior. Ubi Maior with Nostos. Nostos. Okay, that's a reasonable album. Then we go to Unreal City. Unreal City with this album. And the album is called Frammenti Notturni. Notturni. Frammenti Notturni. This is the third album by Unreal City, and it's a good one. Then the last album of this show, it's Fabio Zuvanti. Fabio Zuvanti was the leader from La Macera di Serra, and this album is called La Quarta Vittima. It's a reasonable album. Fabio Zuvanti, the leader from La Macera di Serra. Okay, this was the extra show with Italian prog rock albums. Harold's Prog Rock Show part 38. And I hope you enjoyed looking at this show. And give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye.